In a speech in late March, the American president, Joe Biden, spoke a loud voice from the Russian president, Vladimir Putin, saying, "Can not this man to stay in power?" Biden's remarks reinforced the conviction of some in Washington that the simplest way to end the war of aggression in Ukraine is to end the grip of Putin's power. After Biden's remarks, chirp Republican Senator from South Carolina, Lindsey Graham, saying that the only way that ends this is that someone in Russia this man, Putin directed. According to Foreign Affairs magazine in the analysis, that there is no reason to believe that Putin is facing a direct threat to the assassination, nor does it appear to be a coup or a popular revolution on its way to happen anytime soon. But Putin, a 69-year-old and possibly in poor health. The journalists claimed Asksayan from Russia that Putin was probably suffering from thyroid cancer, and in all cases, both died while in office, or overthrown, or gave up power willingly. The rule of Putin's Russia will end one way or another. The journalists claimed Asksayan from Russia that Putin was probably suffering from thyroid cancer, and in all cases, both died while in office, or overthrown, or gave up power willingly. The rule of Putin's Russia will end one way or another. It will be the moment of the inevitable end of his rule. For the moment it is uncertain, and risky landmarks probably for Russia. Over the past 2 decades, Putin stuck to power by weakening the rules and official institutions of the country, removing the structure that would ensure the orderly transition of power. As a result, the scope of reasonable scenarios of what could happen if he died or left office much wider than if the subject was for an American president or even a Chinese leader. Although the Russian constitution provides for a process for the election of a new leader, it is in practice, it is likely to be determined by the Russian president next through behind-the-scenes struggle between the elites. In other words, through the construction of a personal authoritarian system. Putin made it impossible to predict what will happen when the last moment thin. From the legal point of view, it is clear what should happen if left Putin office unexpectedly. According to the Russian constitution, if the president is unable to fulfill his duties, the prime minister becomes acting president for a period of not more than 3 months to be organized elections. Although Russia is not a democracy, but the elections there are still carry weight officially procedurally. The country has seen nearly 3 decades of regular elections since 1993, and sets the rules of electoral matters, such as the timing and procedures, and the length of time. However, it does not determine who run for office, or who gets the support of the Kremlin. Such things are determined by Putin and a small clique of elites from behind the scenes. Over the past 20 years, Putin has been subjected to official institutions in the country, and made himself the center of everything, twice writing the constitution, the first to extend the duration of the presidential periods and then to cancel his previous service so that he can stay in office until 2036. It also reduced the power of both houses of the Russian parliament and the constitutional court, and made them puppets of the Kremlin, and harassed or banning or imprisoned or killed any opposition candidate is able to challenge him. In the event of the death or Putin leaves office unexpectedly, the alliances between elites will be at least as important as formal rules in determining who will